How much has building my dream boat cost me so far? So far I lost my job, my money, my sanity. I even lost my marbles, which I'm looking for right now. Seriously though, let me give you a rundown of what it really cost. Unfortunately, I didn't keep the exact numbers, so I'm going to kind of ballpark things. First, there was the cost of plans. This is like my fourth boat that I built. But you know, to get 4 boats that I like, I bought the plans for, probably about 15 or 20 boats, plus all the others that people are trading with you and giving you. So there's a few $1,000s in that. Matter of fact, I just recently bought the plans for my houseboat that I'm building. That was pretty good. I got them from Clockcraft for about right around $120. But some of them I spent upwards to $300 and $600 for a set of plans. Now again, there's all different kinds of plans. Some you just get one sheet, 8.5 by 11, but a lot of them I get full-size sheets with the electrical and the plumbing and everything else in there. So again, you get what you pay for. Let's see, other than the plans, there was the plywood. Okay, now plywood, when I first started building boats, was probably $75 to $80 a sheet for a sheet of, let's say, 1/2-inch marine plywood. Since then, plywood is upwards to $175 to $250 a sheet. And I still have a few sheets right over there. If you were able to look around the garage, you'll see there's quite a bit here. And I kind of lost track after about 60 sheets of plywood with some of the projects that I've done. So figure that out. 60 sheets of plywood at about, well, let's give it an average from then to now, maybe $120 a sheet. Okay, that can pick it up. Now, my favorite, epoxy resin. Man, how much epoxy have I bought? Epoxy and fiberglass? Well, let's just say I could have built my own hot tub. A big one, a walk-in, all right? So, now how about tools? Oh boy, tools. Let's see, just since I've been building boats, I got the radial arm saw, I got the table saw, I've got 2 routers, a handheld and a bigger one. Let's see, I even bought a chainsaw. Don't ask what that was for. Watch one of my past videos. You'll see what I did with it. Oh gosh, there's don't even know what half of these things are. There's a saber saws. I've been through a couple skill saws. There's cutting 3/4-inch plywood will burn one of those out pretty fast. All kinds of drills and drill bits and sockets and you name it. Okay, so that can get pretty expensive also. And you're going to find out places like Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Walmart, Hamilton Marine are going to be just like going to the grocery store for you. Matter of fact, my children know now, birthdays, Christmas, whatever, Father's Day, what do? Lowe's or Home Depot gift cards or Amazon. This way I can, get what I want. Or just cash. Cash is good too. So the tools, and let's see. Oh, in addition to the fiberglass, how about the fiberglass cloth? See that big roll over there? And what's on top of the roll? Carbon paper, so I can make my full-size plans. And I have another roll of probably close to, I think, 50 or 100 yards upstairs besides this. It's enough to pretty much cover 2 layers on a, what is that, a 30-foot by 8-foot wide houseboat. Okay, so I got enough to do that. And believe me, the fiberglass, they don't give that away either. And how about all the hidden cost? The hidden cost of gas, the delivery when they bring all these umpteen million sheets of plywood over, the ruined clothes, okay? You deal with this fiberglass stuff and you have your best shirt and it drips on it and my wife says, "What'd you do? I just washed the thing and it looks like it's covered with boogers." I got little hard things, stains here, all over the place from fiberglass. Of course, they say you wear gloves, right? And sometimes I'll take off a glove to do something and I'll go, ugh. Okay. I have more fiberglass on my shirts, okay? And not to mention the hair that you might lose. So that can be expensive. the bad thing is I still wear those shirts when I'm out in public. I like them. That's why I wore them when I was building the boat. And of course the cost of the filters, the air filters, and the mask, and the paper mask, and the big 3M mask, and so that's a big thing there too. And let's see, what else? Oh, that's not even counting the bribes to the neighbors. I'm making all kinds of noise. 2 years ago when I was building my big 32-foot Chesapeake Bay dead rise outside, I didn't have enough room between my building and their building, so my boat was probably, I'd say, a good 5 feet on their property. And as you know, a lot of you know I do gardening, so throughout the year I gave them a lot of tomato plants and tomatoes and different kinds of veggies here and there, and mowing their lawn for them. And so the bribes don't have to be monetary, but there's a lot of things going back and forth so you can be happy neighbors. And other than that, I'm looking up here, that pretty much wraps it up. So was it worth it? You bet your bilge it was. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's been a lot of fun. It's been great exercise. It's got me out, and it's got me talking to my boats. Am I losing it? There I go again with, I better go back and find those marbles. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.